Hey everyone, it's Kelsey here, and today I have another index card to share with you. I got this doll stamp. I can't remember. It's by Julie Nutting, I think. They're like the Prima mixed media doll stamps, and I happen to really like this one. And I had never really gotten them before. I didn't really get what they were about with their blank little faces and whatnot, but now that I'm kind of getting more into mixed media, they're just really popular, and I see more things that you can do with them, so I just had to try it out, and this is the one that I chose. So this is really the first time I've played with it and experimented with it, and I know that it's going to be kind of weird to store it because she's so tall, but she kind of fit perfectly on this index card, the top half of her anyway. So once I got her stamped, I realized I didn't really know what I wanted to do with her. So I had this ribbon. It was already on my desk, and I think it came from a friend, I want to say. I think it's Stampin' Up! Ribbon. So I thought about tying it around the card, and then I ended up not really liking the way that looked. It just, I don't know. It didn't look the way that I wanted it to. So I'm going to fuss with it for a minute, and then I'm going to end up taking it off. And I put it aside because I thought, well, maybe I want to work with it later, but it doesn't end up coming back. So I decided, well, maybe I'll play with this. Nope. This was just one of those things where I just wanted to experiment and play, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. So this is Mr. Huey's. It's one of the, I think it's called Taxi Cab. I got it a really long time ago, but it's just this really bright yellow, and I still love this mist. It's one of the first mists that I ever bought when mist started becoming more popular. And I'm just kind of using the end of it to paint kind of a silhouette around her, or not a silhouette, an outline. And it ended up really uneven, and I kind of like it better on the left side because it's a little bit more controlled and I can add to it. But so there I am trying to dot it away, but that didn't really work. So I wish I could have gotten it more even on both sides. And then that's when I smeared it, and so I kind of smeared it out, almost like a halo effect. So this is when I wished I would have had more on the left hand side, but it ended up working out, and I'm just using a baby wipe there to kind of wipe it away. And so I really like that kind of brightly sunlit background that it kind of created. But then I'm just in a spot where I'm like, whoa, what do I want to do with it now? And this is my scrap box. That little candy piece, I don't know why I call it a candy piece. It came in one of the Studio Calico kits back in the spring, and I really liked it, but I never knew what to do with it. It seems very girly, little girly, or candy-ish, but I never knew what to do with it, and it's lived in my scrap little bowl ever since. So I need to figure out something to do with that at some point. But for now, I'm going to move on. So this is my wood veneer stash, and I'm sorry I zoomed in kind of far so you guys could see the index card, but you can't see everything that I'm doing now. So I'm going through here. I have some flare badges in there. I have some buttons, and then I also have paper clips, but it's mostly my wood veneer. And so I'm just trying to play around and see what I like. And I tried to do, my hearts are all together, even if they've got words in them, or even if they're just outlined hearts, or they're tiny little hearts. I tried to keep all my heart pieces together, all my star pieces together, because I basically ran out of room. So I also got these, I think in a Studio Calico kit, or some kit, because it's something that I never would have really chosen on my own. They're little wood veneer brackets, and I've had them forever, feels like anyway. They've always been in my stash, and I never really knew what to do with them, but I really just kind of liked the way that they framed her. So just using a little bit of glossy accents, I adhered those down, and that's pretty simple in and of itself. And also, since I've been doing these index cards, I found out about this during Index Card a Day, which I think takes place in June and July. But I just really like the idea of working on like such a small canvas and just kind of playing and experimenting. But the girl that I followed, her name is Mixed Media Jen on YouTube, and she always puts like a quote on hers, and I really like the idea of a quote. So I've been collecting quotes, and I just printed them up on a piece of paper and I cut them out as I need them. So I actually recently saw a mini album that was just full of quotes and words, and I'm thinking I might do kind of a like an art journal, quote journal. So it'll kind of incorporate the mixed media style because it'll be an art journal, but it'll be more about the quotes and the words. So I'm thinking about doing that anyway. So, and I don't know what I'm doing now. I recorded this video a long time ago. It's one of those that got stuck in the pile after I had, or before I had surgery. So, I'm sorry that I don't know what's going on. So those stamp sets are from Dear Lizzie and Amy Tan. And I really wish that this stamp is from Amy Tangerine, and I really wish that it was the XO could come out, because I didn't want the XO on there. I just wanted that little circle frame part, and I'm just going to stamp it off, and it didn't come out perfectly because I was just trying to ink the edge of it, so it didn't come out perfect, but that's okay. I just really like the way this ended up turning out overall. I just really like using that stamp. So anyway, that's the card for today, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon, and there's a photo on my blog.